ESPN welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Motorola T720 with NFL faceplates, ringtone, screen safe.
Hello, Moto.
Cleveland, Ohio has long been a preferred punchline for stand-up comedians. But in 2002, it was also the birthplace of an extraordinary season for the Kansas City Chiefs. On opening day, Kansas City roared back from a huge deficit, powered by a trio of fourth-quarter touchdowns from running back Priest Holmes. Despite his heroics and nearly 500 yards of total team offense, a late field goal gave the Browns a 39-37 lead with only seconds remaining. The Chiefs needed a miracle, and they got one.
4 seconds left. Reed back to pass. He's going to have to throw the Hail Mary. He's getting rushed by Dwayne Rod, and he got sacked. But he flipped the ball back to John Tate. Tate running down the field to the 50, to the 40, to the 35, and Devin Bush comes over and wipes him out, and there's a flag down as the clock runs down to 0.
The Cleveland penalty tacked on extra yardage, giving the league's oldest player, 42-year-old Morton Anderson, a chance for a Hollywood ending.
Morton Anderson for the win. This would be his 30th game winner. The kick is up. It is good. It is good. And the Chiefs get one of their most improbable victories in franchise history.
The game proved to be a microcosm of the entire season. A season of improbable comebacks, inspired by stirring, record-setting performances.
Offense! Gotta work! Defense! Gotta work! Special teams!
In his second year as Chiefs head coach, Dick Vermeil validated the power of positive thinking. Football's greatest motivator got the players to believe in his system and believe in themselves. To Vermeil, no cause was ever hopeless, a conviction that was vividly illustrated in the third week of the schedule. The Chiefs journeyed to Foxborough to take on defending world champion New England and punctured their Super Bowl defense for the most points allowed by any Patriots team since 1998. Trailing by a pair of touchdowns in the fourth quarter, the Chiefs rallied with a Priest Holmes score to cut the lead in half with 4 minutes to play. After the defense held, quarterback Trent Green worked the 2-minute drill to perfection as 4 clutch completions moved the ball towards the shadows of New England's end zone. With no timeouts remaining, the Chiefs gambled when they called Holmes' number one more time.
3 seconds left in regulation. Handoff. Priest Holmes, he's diving. Yes, he's got it. Priest Holmes, touchdown with no time on the clock.
The Patriots ultimately escaped with the win in overtime. But Kansas City confirmed it could play competitively with the best. A point that was emphatically underscored the following week when the Chiefs returned home to host Miami.
Get it up! Everybody, every week. This is an indelible week. You make your mark today. You make sure you make your mark today. Bring it up in here. 2 and 2, let's go. Game time on 3. 1, 2, 3. Game time.
Trent Green with time. Punch Gonzalez in the end zone. Touchdown, Tony Gonzalez.
Green followed his scoring pass with another touchdown-producing play.
Needs a block at the 15. Holmes on the left side. 10,
Trent
5.
Green.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
You know who got him into the end zone? Trent Green made the final hit down there, knocking him down to get him into the end zone.
No letter. No letter. No letter. No letter.
It proved to be Green Day all day at Arrowhead. The Kansas City quarterback threw for over 300 yards with a career-best 5 touchdowns against one of the league's finest defenses.
Green fires for the end zone late. Caught. Touchdown. Touchdown, Johnny Morton.
I tell you, Trent Green is playing a game today.
Hey, somebody make a play. We need big plays right now.
This is ridiculous. Let's go.
The Dolphins never did figure out how to stop the Chiefs' attack, as Kansas City handed Miami its worst beating of the year.
Green looks for the end zone, fires it for Gonzalez, pulls it in, touchdown!
The Chiefs' big-name stars had earned the applause. Now it was time to salute the unsung hero who had choreographed their achievements.
We had to beat a real good football team. We had to win at home, and you did all those things. I'm going to do one thing with the game ball first. There's a guy that runs our offense that works his ass off.
Yes, sir.
And he asks nothing in return. Doesn't ask for any credit. Very, very unselfishly. No, I've never worked with a guy that works harder. Never in my life. And I've coached a long time. I'm going to give this ball to Al Saunders. All right.
And as a matter of fact, to be exact, nothing needs like a Big Mac.
K-Swiss with another classic. Come on, check it out. Got love for my shoes, K-Swiss. The return of the classics, another sequel. The original co-starring its opposite equal. Black or white, the love's still the same. Another version and old school style remains. A different look to add to your list. Got love for my shoes, K-Swiss. Got love for my shoes, K-Swiss.
30 days until kickoff. The Giants have stewed long enough.
The snap, low on the ground.
New England's D is loaded and Belichick wants back on top. Two teams ready to erupt. Giants-Patriots, 8 p.m. Thursday on ESPN.
The Chiefs continued to roll in Week 5 against eventual league passing champion Chad Pennington. The Jet quarterback was hounded all day by a Kansas City defense that came up with big plays at critical moments.
Pennington throwing long left. One-on-one play calls. It's intercepted in the end zone by Greg Wesley.
Led by their powerhouse offensive line, the Chiefs rolled up more than 500 total yards. Priest Holmes scored first on a short run. The team's second touchdown from Dante Hall was considerably longer.
Deep sideline right for Hall. He makes the catch at the 10-25. Cuts to his left, up the middle of the field, the 20, to the Jet 10. He will cruise into the end zone for a 60-yard touchdown.
Trailing by a field goal late in the fourth quarter, Holmes capped off another Chiefs cliffhanger with a game-winning score.
Priest Holmes left side, breaks a tackle at the 10, leaps into the end zone, and the Chiefs take the lead with 27 seconds to go.
Regrettably, the Chiefs couldn't sneak up on division rivals Denver or San Diego in the following weeks, with narrow losses in both games. Even so, Kansas City's abundant scoring continued.
Green to throw, floats it for the end zone for Gonzalez. He reaches up on a corner pattern. Touchdown, Kansas City. Near side seam, he's got Bo Richter at the 25. Breaks a tackle, 10, 5, Bo Richter. The Hastings, Nebraska player has his first touchdown. Green to throw, firing for the end zone, and the pass is going to be caught. Touchdown, Kansas City.
I tried holding because Tony was on the other side. I tried to keep my eyes strong as long as I could to get you over there. Nice job.
In 2002, Trent Green led the Chiefs to their most prolific output in team history. 9 offensive franchise records fell with Green at the controls. And for the first time ever, Kansas City led the NFL in scoring. Trent was blessed with a deep and talented pass-catching core. beginning with Eddie Kennison, who led all wideouts with 53 catches, while finishing first on the team with nearly 1,000 receiving yards. Despite a back injury, veteran Johnny Morton still chipped in with his share of acrobatic plays. Towering first-year target Mark Bullrichter led the team in touchdown catches, while diminutive but deadly Dante Hall gave Kansas City another field-stretching weapon when he was in the lineup. The explosive output of the Chiefs' wide receivers made them household names in 2002. Meanwhile, that familiar pass-catching institution, otherwise known as Tony Gonzalez, put together another typical year. 63 catches, 7 touchdowns, and a 4th consecutive trip to the Pro Bowl. Tony has only played in Kansas City for 6 years, but with 20 more receptions, he'll become the team's all-time leading receiver.
Gonzalez and up the left sideline, now breaks a tackle and slides into the end zone. Touchdown!
While Gonzalez and company grabbed the glory, blockers like fullback Tony Richardson stayed behind to provide maximum pass protection. But Richardson could also find the end zone when necessary, running behind the best offensive line in pro football.
There you go. There you go. You got the there you go.
In 2002, all 5 regulars enjoyed good health and started every game. Pro Bowl selection Willie Roth and 8-time pick Will Shields were joined by center Casey Wigman, tackle John Tate, and guard Brian Waters. Their precision blocking and cavernous running lanes provided the launching pad for the NFL's highest scoring offense.
TGI Fridays introduces 3 big flavors. Choose from new garlic chicken, marinated and topped with crispy garlic chips. Sizzling chicken and cheese with sauteed peppers and onions smothered in bubbling cheeses. Or try bruschetta chicken pasta tossed with fresh Roma tomato basil sauce. Come in now and choose your new Friday's favorite.
My brother, he started smoking pot when he was like my age. He didn't drop out of school like some other guys, and he didn't go to jail or get hooked on other drugs. He didn't end up on the streets or anything like that.
What do you want?
He never really did anything at all.
Series, August 15th through 24th on ESPN, ESPN2, and ABC.
We're telling you I got to play no matter what.
My counsel is that he walk away. We sent him to you so that he would play.
I'll keep monitoring and make sure it doesn't get any worse.
Experience live Chiefs action from Arrowhead Stadium, featuring a determined head coach, a skilled quarterback, a star at tight end.
Green to throw. Touchdown, Kansas City.
And an improved defense.
And the Chiefs are going to get a sack. Waits for the end zone. Touchdown, Tony Gonzalez. Trent Green scrambling inside the 5. He's got a touchdown.
The 2003 Kansas City Chiefs. Call now for tickets.
Last year, 10,000 people put an end to soaring health benefit costs, one at a time, all by themselves, with a suite of health plans unlike any seen before, with options that expand choice while controlling costs, saving over $2 million. The best part? It's working for Humana and for other companies too. We may have really started something. What could we do for your company? Humana. Guidance when you need it most.
Throughout the first half of 2002, Kansas City's defense struggled to find its equilibrium. Despite its best efforts, the unit still gave up too many points. Undeterred, defensive coordinator Greg Robinson continued to make adjustments, and his efforts finally paid off in a Week 8 slugfest with the Oakland Raiders. The Chiefs landed the hardest punches, sending the eventual conference champions down for the count. Kansas City's defenders stopped Raider runs and clogged up their passing lanes, limiting the NFL's top-ranked offense to its lowest point total of the season.
1st and 10 Raiders at the 34 of the Chiefs. Slant pattern. Deflected. Intercepted Marcus Patton. It was deflected by Barty.
The victory over their AFC West rivals marked a turning point for the Chiefs' defense. For the rest of the season, the unit continued to make progress, and much of that improvement came from steadier play by the defensive line. Harry Kicks, John Browning, Derek Lansom, Gary Stills, Dwayne Clemens, Eddie Freeman, and Eric Downey kept the heat on up front. Ageless wonder Marcus Patton, number 53, finished second on the Chiefs in tackles, teaming up at the linebacker position with Lou Bush and rookie standout Scott Fujita. Number 57, Mike Maslowski, rewrote the Kansas City record book with 162 tackles, the most ever by a linebacker or any other defender in franchise history. The Chiefs' secondary could also make impacting open field hits. Corners Eric Warfield, William Barty, and Ray Crockett, and safeties Shenard Hartz and Jason Belzer patrolled the deep zone. They never gave up, showing resilience and toughness throughout a sometimes difficult season. A deadly presence on defense was number 25, Greg Wesley, a hitting machine opponents dreaded seeing in their vicinity. Wesley was also a proficient thief. He finished second among AFC defenders with 6 interceptions, including a career day performance in Week 4 against the Dolphins.
It's intercepted by Wesley again. Intercepted. It's a hat trick for Greg Wesley. His 3rd in as many possessions.
You trying to go to Hawaii? You playing like you want to go to Hawaii this year? Yeah.
It wasn't Hawaii, but Buffalo that the defense focused on in a Week 11 matchup. The Bills came into Arrowhead sporting one of the league's most explosive offenses. But the Chiefs proved to be rude hosts, puncturing the pass pocket while limiting their guests to a single touchdown. The Chiefs trailed by 6 late in the 4th quarter, but then seized a 1-point lead on the strength of Trent Green's rumbling touchdown dash. In the closing seconds, it was the defense that rose to the occasion and preserved the narrow margin of victory.
Bledsoe in the pocket, has time, throws long, man is there, Price, oh, and it is picked off. Oh, I don't believe it.
Eric Warfield gets his 4th interception of the season.
The timely takeaway did more than keep the team's playoff aspirations alive. On a day when the Chiefs' record-shattering attack was merely mortal, Kansas City's defense proved it had the ability to control and ultimately be the deciding factor.
Motorola presents the greatest call of the season.
This is going to be a touchdown.
In a close game, Kansas City Chiefs head coach Dick Vermeil dialed up Trent Green to Priest Holmes.
Stepping up in the pocket, flipping to Priest Holmes' left side. He makes the catch, breaks a tackle at the 10, leaps into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City!
Hello, Moto.
I'm gonna play someday. I'm gonna play someday. Play someday. I'm gonna play someday. I'm gonna play someday. I'm gonna show you what I really got. I'm gonna play someday.
Drinks before lunch?
Water's fine for me.
Water for me too, but with lemon, please.
I'll have a Sam Adams, please.
Make that 2 Sam Adams.
Oh, I'll have a Sam also. Me 4.
Nice. Never miss an opportunity to enjoy a tasty Samuel Adams lager, especially when it's on someone else's tab. Samuel Adams, always a good decision.
In Italian cooking, everything must be filled with happiness.
Forget your troubles and just get happy. You better chase all your cares.
Even the ravioli. So Olive Garden introduces 2 new raviolis filled with happiness. New shrimp and crab ravioli in a creamy seafood sauce. Or new 3-meat ravioli with delicious sage butter sauce. Yours with all the salad and breadsticks you want. Our 2 new raviolis starting at just $9.95.
The sun is shining, come on, get happy.
Olive Garden. When you're here, you're family.
Can K1 sensation Bob Sapp take down the world's toughest fighters? ESPN pay-per-view presents K1 Battle at the Bellagio. Live Friday, August 15th. To order, call your cable company, DirecTV, or Dish Network.
30 days until kickoff. The Giants have stewed long enough.
The snap, low on the ground.
New England's D is loaded and Belichick wants back on top. 2 teams ready to erupt. Giants Patriots, 8 p.m. Thursday on ESPN.
You can't come at the dummy like that. You gotta act like you want to hit the dummy, son. And everybody else in line, you gotta act like you want to hit the dummy. Now hit the back. There you go.
2002 marked the Chiefs' 40th anniversary in Kansas City. In that time, the fans have cheered on many great players. But this year, they witnessed the franchise's finest single-season performer. After leading the league in rushing in 2001, many observers questioned whether Priest Holmes was simply a one-year wonder. Holmes responded by easily surpassing his previous output. Despite missing the final 2 games with injury, the Priest rushed for more than 1,600 yards, caught 70 passes, and led the NFL in scoring. Holmes shattered so many club records that in the end, the numbers crunchers simply stopped counting. It made selecting the Team MVP award winner a simple task. His 2,287 yards from scrimmage were the league's best, as were his 24 touchdowns. Holmes was named to a 2nd straight Pro Bowl, and to no one's surprise, was voted NFL Offensive Player of the Year. With Holmes running at full throttle, the Chiefs exploded down the home stretch of their season. Their first victims were the Cardinals, who watched helplessly as Kansas City seemingly scored at will.
Handoff behind right guard. Tony Richardson slams it into the end zone. Collins wants to throw it. Throwing long. Yes, sir. Bo Richter over the shoulder. Touchdown. Green out of the spread going for the end zone. Yes, Gonzalez catches the football. Touchdown. Kansas City.
While the unstoppable Chief offense partied, the defense plundered. In what was easily its best game of the year, the defenders held Arizona to barely 100 total yards, while logging 5 sacks, 4 interceptions, and Kansas City's first shutout since 1999. The Chiefs' special teams were also heard from, thanks to kick returner Dante Hall.
Hall takes it at the 9-yard line. It's initial block, 15, sprints, 20, 25. He's at the 40-yard line, and only the punter to beat. Dante Hall is headed for the house.
Hall's 90-yard scoring jaunt was merely the first of an ongoing series of spectacular coast-to-coast plays that highlighted the December schedule. A week later, Dante was darting upfield all over again, this time against the defending NFC champion St. Louis Rams.
Gets a full head of steam and gets to the outside. He's got no one in front of him but Wilkinson's going to sprint by him.
He ran that punt back last week, 90 yards, and he said, geez, I like this. Maybe I'll try it again on a kickoff return.
The defense put together another solid performance, holding their intrastate rivals to 10 points, while nearly equaling that output themselves on a single play.
Martin holding in trouble. Hicks Davis is chasing, hits him. The ball is free. It's picked up by Clemens. This is a live ball. Clemens angles left. 10, 5, touchdown, Kansas City.
En route to their second 49-point performance in as many games, the offense added 4 additional touchdowns. And then the special teams did it all over again, as the littlest Chief tied a team record with his 3rd scoring return of the season.
Deep punt taken by Hall at the 14. And tries to get up the field. Leonard Little misses it. Now he gets a block, reverses the field, is up the near sideline. Berger trying to shut down the angle, and Paul blows by him. Touchdown, Kansas City!
The win handed the Chiefs the Missouri Governor Cup's trophy, along with state bragging rights. But the celebration was cut short the following week in Denver. A third-quarter burst from Priest Holmes of 56 yards was his longest run of the season. It also proved to be his last. A hip strain sent Holmes to the sidelines, the first of many injuries that depleted the Kansas City ranks. Even without many of their starters, the Chiefs refused to give up.
Green reads the blitz, finds Hall right side. Going to put a juke move on O'Neal, does. Goes right, left, and now gets rid of all of the Broncos. Up the right sideline, touchdown! Dante Hall went right, left, forward, backwards.
Despite a courageous second-half rally, Kansas City was stopped in the waning moments. The loss all but knocked them out of playoff contention. But the Chiefs still had a holiday surprise waiting for the Chargers at the final home game of the season. With numerous starters still nursing injuries, backups came off the bench to fashion a 21-6 lead over San Diego. The 3rd touchdown of the day set a team and NFL record that can be tied but will never be broken.
Trent Green steps up and goes long and caught. Bo Richter's behind everybody. It's a foot race. Being chased down. He's gone. 10-5 touchdown Kansas City. 99 yards. I see it, and I still don't believe it.
A second-half rally put the Chargers ahead by a point. But by now, the Chiefs were well acquainted with this scenario. As they had done so many times before in 2002, Kansas City drove downfield in the closing minutes, setting the stage for yet another comeback victory.
The kick is up by Houston, and the kick is good! Michael Houston has his first field goal beyond 30 yards since 1999.
The win clinched Kansas City's first non-losing record in 4 years. But the Chiefs have far higher expectations in mind as they approach the 2003 season. Dick Vermeil and his coaching staff are gearing up for another playoff run. Confidence is high following off-season free agent signings, college draft picks, and other roster additions that will strengthen Kansas City's defense. The offense returns virtually intact, boasting a passing game as good as any in the league. And with the return of Priest Holmes, Kansas City fans will be anticipating even more records to tumble in the season ahead. Miraculous moments and history-making plays made 2002 a year to remember in Kansas City and will provide the framework for even greater days to come in 2003.
My name is David. I play offense. I play center. I play guard. I play defense. Vincent. I play linebacker. I play running back. I play fullback. My name's Casey, and I play football.
For information on these and all NFL youth programs, call 1-800-NFL-SNAP or log on to www.nflyouthfootball.com.
Brought to you by Bridgestone Tires, advanced technology that gives you a grip on the future.
ESPN thanks you for watching this presentation of the National Football League. The NFL is online at NFL.com. For more, log on to ESPN.com.